How's it going, guys? Chronic Rush here, and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 15 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome back, guys, and today we're predicting the Team of the Week number 17, which should be the first Team of the Week in 2015. And it's not that good of a Team of the Week compared to some of the other previous weeks. Not too many high-rated players, and I reckon EA are going to throw some of the high-rated players in there just to try and get you to buy more packs. Obviously, we've got Team of the Year coming around the corner as well, guys. If you want to go and see my predictions for that Team of the Year, go and check out on the description. I'll have the link there, and also go and check out my channel. I believe it was the video before this. And I've decided to do this Team of the Week on the Tuesday, the 6th of January. This is the Team that's going to be released on the 7th, and I normally do it on a Monday, but I decided to go for a Tuesday due to the fact that the Serie A had some games being played on Tuesday, and I thought it'd be a lot better in terms of if I left to see what the results in their games were, what the scorelines were, and see if I could incorporate any of the players. And there was actually a couple of Serie A players that I could be able to put into the team due to some of their fantastic performances they did on the Tuesday. But Team of the Week number 17, let's get straight into it. I'm going to start off with the goalkeeper, and it's going to be this player here, Morante, and he plays for Parma in the Serie A, and he was one of the Tuesday games, and he actually picked up 7 saves, a clean sheet, as well as a penalty save, and the man of the match award in his team's 1-0 victory over Fiorentina, which is a very, very good performance indeed from this goalkeeper, and I've put him straight into the team. And I'm not too sure if EA are going to include those Tuesday night Serie A games, but this guy definitely deserves a Team of the Week card. Moving on to the defence, we've actually got 4 defenders in this team. There's 3 centre-backs that had fantastic performances. I couldn't separate them. The first player we're going to hear is going to be this player here, Nicolas Otamendi, plays for Valencia. And Valencia actually ended up beating Real Madrid 2-1 and stopping them from completing the world record for the unbeaten run over Cordoba. And this guy picked up a goal and got the man of the match award in that 2-1 victory. And there's a possibility he could be into the team. Moving on to the next player, we've got another Liga BVA player, Nicolas Pereira, and he plays for Sevilla, and he picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet and a man of the match award in his team's 1-0 victory over Celta Vigo. Moving on to the next player of this player here, David Astori, another Tuesday player in the Serie A, and he picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet and the man of the match award again in his team's 1-0 victory over Udinese. And moving on to the final defender, we have a second in-form, Gael Clichy. A bit of a punt in terms of, I just thought I'd throw him in, see if there's a possibility at all. He did pick up 2 assists in Man City's 3-2 victory over Sunderland, but conceding 2 goals, yeah, you could argue one was a penalty, he had nothing to do with it. The other one, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it was from a corner, so again, I don't think he had much to do with it. He was probably on the post or something. But there's still a possibility EA are going to want to throw in some players to try and get people to open packs, and that may be the player there. Second informed Clichy looks pretty threatening. Moving on to the midfielders, we're going to start off with the right mid. We have this player here, Felipe Anderson, plays for Lazio, and this team actually played on the Monday night in the Serie A, and ended up beating Sampdoria 3-0. Felipe Anderson were involved in all 3 goals, scoring 1 and assisting 2 of the others, picking up the man of the match award. And I reckon this guy's going to get a January upgrade at least, and he may be able to pick up an inform. I'm not too sure on that one. But he had a fantastic performance. He's been playing very, very well for Lazio, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in a Team of the Week card. Moving on to midfielders, first player here is going to be the CDM, Felipe Melo, plays for Galatasaray in the Turkish League, or the Super League, and he picked up a goal and a clean sheet in Galatasaray's 2-0 victory over Besiktas. I think Besiktas has been performing quite well as well lately, and I was kind of stuck in these CDM positions, guys. If you've got any suggestions for players in these positions, put that in the comments. But picking up a goal, you could argue he got a clean sheet as well in that 2-0 victory, so he's a possibility, and I know he's a very, very good card on FIFA. Moving on to the next player, and this is another player that I thought, okay, I'm going to bung him into the team. There's reasons for it, and we have Steven Gerrard. Liverpool's game against Leicester finished 2-2. Gerrard picking up 2 goals there, both from penalties. So you could argue there wasn't much performance in there at all. But EA don't normally take in regards of the FA Cup, guys. So if any of you saying FA Cup played on the weekend, EA normally tend to leave that out. But due to Gerrard's 2 goals in Liverpool's 2-1 victory over AFC Wimbledon, I think it is, there's another possibility that EA may work him in after Gerrard saying he's going to be leaving Liverpool as well. You never know. They could try and squeeze him just because obviously people are going to be wanting that card, and there's a possibility that may attract more people to open packs. Moving on to the final player in the midfield, should we say, we have this player here, Nathir Chadley, and he's the first one from the Spurs team who ended up beating Chelsea 5-3. Man, I was so disappointed with that game being a Chelsea fan. It was quite a good game to watch in terms of the goals and stuff, but it's so devastating. And we had a number of chances, and I don't know, fair play, Harry Kane. He's another player in the team, spoiler alert. But Nacer Chadli picked up a goal and assist and had a cracking performance in that game as well. And he's got a possibility in picking up an informed card. Moving on to a centre forward, centre attacking mid player. This player here, Ezekiel Sakoni, plays in the Turkish league for a team called Kasımpaşa, I think it is. And he picked up 2 goals and the man of the match award in his team's 5-2 victory. Again, there's a possibility he could be in the team. Moving on to the final player of the starting 11, we have a silver striker. This player here, Thomas Hemid, and he plays for Almeria in the Liga BVA, and he picked up 2 goals and man of the match award in his team's 2-1 victory over Malaga. Again, a possibility. Doesn't look too good of a card. So let's move on to the subs bench here. The first one is going to be a goalkeeper. Cassio plays for Leo Alve in the Portuguese league, and he picked up 9 saves, a penalty save in his team's 2-1 victory there. Good performance by him. Moving on to the next player of this player here, George Taft, plays for Burton Albion in the League 2, I think it is, and he picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in his team's 1-0 victory over Shrewsbury. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Andre. Yeah, he's got 2 names of Andele. Plays for Vitória Guimarães, I think it is, in the Portuguese league as well, and picked up a hat-trick in his team's 4-0 victory there. We've got quite a few Portuguese players in this team in terms of the league. Moving on to the next one, this guy here, Gary Mackay-Steven, and he's probably one of the most sought-after cards in this team of the week. I believe he's still got 5-star skill moves, looks like a cracking card, and you can build some decent hybrids with him and Shifty, I think it is. Nasir Shifty, another 5-star skiller. But I'm not too sure where this guy played. He may have played in the cam spot, may have played out in the wing. But he plays for Dundee United. Dundee United came up against Dundee. Ended up winning at 6-2. Stevens picked up 2 goals as well as 2 assists. That was a Thursday game, and then on a Sunday game, he picked up a goal and assist in his team's 2-2 draw over Partick Thistle as well. So 2 cracking performances, and I reckon he's going to be in the team of the week. Moving on to the next player of this player here, Mark Gonzalez, played in the left wing spot for a team in the Chilean league, I do believe it is, Universidad Católica, and he picked up 2 goals in his team's 3-2 victory over Antofagasta. That pronunciation is completely destroyed, but you get it. It's 2 goals, fairly solid performance. Looks like an okay card as well. Moving on to the next player, the main man of this team, probably what is definitely going to be in the team of the week, Harry Kane, picking up, I believe, 2 goals and assists and the man of the match award in Spurs' 5-3 victory over Chelsea. He was one of the men that led to that victory, and fair plays to him, hands down. Looks like a very, very good talent for the future, and hopefully he can be a cracking striker for England as well. Moving on to the final player of this week's team of the week, number 17, we have this centre forward here, Oscar, and actually plays in the Liga Adelante for Real Valladolid, and he picked up 2 goals in his team's 2-0 victory over Real Zaragoza. Again, I wasn't too sure who I could bung into this position, but guys, that is the team of the week, number 17. You can see it on the screen there, and it doesn't look too good. You've seen some better weeks, and there's a couple of solid looking silver 74 rated players that could be pretty good in building some teams around. Obviously, you've got Mackay-Steven. Harry Kane looks probably pretty solid, to be fair. And Anderson, the right wing. Melo looks okay. Gerrard probably is going to be okay. You've got 3 fairly solid defenders as well in Astorli, Palejo, and Otamendi. Clichy, second informed card there. So that's the team of the week, number 17, guys. If you think I've missed any players that you think should have been in that team of the week, put that in the comments. Also, remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. And go and check out my team of the year predictions as well, guys. Go and check out my channel for that one. Again, if you've got any suggestions for the team of the year players, put that in the comments as well, guys. And if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to upcoming series, guys. This has been Crush. Until next time, adios.